it's Patty. I'm so excited to be sharing with you my fall home tour today. And I have been decorating for fall for almost a month now. I feel like maybe a little bit less, but I just have been taking my time, and I think this year has been my favorite year of how I decorated. I really took my time in each space, and I just feel like it really went with the vibes I was going for this year, which were like cozy, a little bit of farmhouse, a little bit of boho, and some of the pops of copper and amber and rustic orange. So I'm really pleased with how everything turned out. I want this to kind of be like a relaxing fall tour. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about the space, but I'm just gonna kind of give you guys overviews, have a cup of coffee, have that pumpkin muffin as you watch this fall home tour. And if you want more of the details, feel free to ask me down in the comments down below, or I am linking a playlist to all the fall videos I've created this season. I've done a ton of fall decorate with me's and hauls and shop with me, so definitely make sure you check those out for more of the details of all of the little spaces that I created. I'm gonna have all the DIYs that I mentioned in those in that playlist also. I'm excited to share with you guys that this is a collab with Sydney Drummond. Sydney's channel is packed with decorating, cleaning, and lifestyle motivation. If you enjoy farmhouse style decor, definitely make sure you check out her videos because she has beautiful farmhouse style decorations, and her channel right now is packed with tons of fall decor inspiration. One of my favorite things about her channel is she is really good at repurposing things that she already has around her house and really taking decorations and using on a budget. So she tries not to spend too much while she's decorating, and she has so many great ideas as she shares different decor in her house. I love her style, so definitely make sure you go check her out and let her know that I sent you over. Let's go ahead and get started with this fall home tour. As you walk into our house, I have a large entryway table that was built by my husband and my father, and then on the top I just have a few stems, mainly from Hobby Lobby and Michael's, and I just wanted to have those boho style stems, and then I wanted to pair with pumpkins and candles and just have like a cozy welcoming entrance. And on the bottom I paired that with blankets and pillows, more greenery, and pumpkins. Next, you will walk into, it's kind of like another little entryway or foyer. In this area, this is probably one of my favorite areas that I decorated, and here I feel like I have kind of like a vintage vibe with the scale and the stems, and it kind of has that like antique look, and then the sign is a chalkboard style sign. So I love how this space turned out. It kind of reminds me of like a little antique farmhouse little space, so I really enjoyed decorating this. Next, we are going into the living room. In the living room, I have this little corner with a chalkboard, and I just put one of my favorite fall quotes. And on the top, I just filled the chalkboard with lots of greenery and fall florals. And I have a blanket ladder that I made with a basket full of florals too. I love decorating with fall stems and pumpkins of various textures and colors just to add different elements. I really like decorating with candlesticks too because it's a great way to add heights to a space. Then this is a little different than I had it from my Decorate With Me videos. I added some twinkle lights, more of the boho style stems, and then I stuck some pumpkins here to add another height. And then I found this really great warmer from Aldi. It was super inexpensive, and it brings the option to put a plate where you could put wax melts, or you can do like a whole candle on the burner. So it was really great. It makes it a lot safer for the kids. I love using pillow covers from Amazon. I use various pillow covers to use on the couch, and then also a couple pillows from the Hearth and Hand line at Target. This centerpiece is also different than what I had in my Decorate With Me video. I pulled out my dough bowl and put a bunch of greenery and candles and a bunch of pumpkins. I wanted kind of a cozier feel, and I love the battery operated candles with more pumpkins than I had in the other bowl. I ended up moving that, and I really am happy with the outcome. Next, we are going into our school space. We do homeschool. I have 4 kids and we homeschool. So I really wanted to add some fall touches there. I added a scripture that talks about the harvest, and I just ended up adding a bunch of fall printables that we are actually going to be using. I bought this fall learning pack that I will leave in the description box, and it had tons of beautiful printables. So I printed a bunch of them and I added them to the space. We also have a bunch of notebooks from the dollar spot last year, and the kids just love pulling notebooks and creating little stories and pictures and all of that. Then I put a basket full of our favorite fall books. Next, we are going into the dining room, and this space I really wanted to incorporate a lot of the rusty orange and also lots of amber glass and copper elements. I feel like that's really pretty for the kitchen, and that was my main goal in this space. So on the dining table, I was able to have candlesticks of different heights and amber glass bottles and create different textures and heights with the florals to add a really welcoming dining tables piece. Also, we do use our dining table, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't too crowded where we weren't able to use it for school and for eating. Our coffee station, I added lots of copper, and I even had some copper fall leaves and some rusty orange colors and wood tones that really created a space that tied together with the kitchen and the dining room table. This is a wreath I DIY'd. I do have a video on that. It was a wreath I had, and I made it a little bit more fallish, and it was a great way to amplify a wreath on a budget. This sign is one I made that I have a video on coming very soon. I love how the kitchen turned out. I really struggle to decorate my kitchen because it is a very small space and I have very little counter space. So I want to make sure as I decorate, I make things useful to me also. So I try to decorate with things that I use, like for example, copper measuring cups and measuring spoons and a copper strainer, and then I have a basket full of plates and sprinkles and things that I use for baking with the kids. So I was able to incorporate those elements into my decor. That way it's not taking up too much space that I would need for my actual kitchen. The last area I'm going to share with you is my bedroom. I really just wanted to give this space a little refresh and make it a little bit cozier for the fall season. And I absolutely love walking into my room. I made this boho DIY hoop wreath that I have a whole tutorial on if you want to check it out. All of those videos will be linked in the description box. I did create a playlist with all my DIYs and all of those things like I mentioned previously. And if you have any questions on anything specific that I purchased, please feel free to ask me in the comments down below. I will try to let you know. If not, definitely check out the playlist because I do go into details of a lot of the things that I use in my videos. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how I decorated my house this year for fall. Definitely make sure you are subscribed because I do have lots of still fall fun things coming your way, and there's just so many fun and exciting things about fall that I would love to share with you guys. Don't forget to check out Sydney's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.